Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Scooter Wolf, and today is May 25th, if I'm not mistaken. And just in a couple weeks, I am going to be heading back up to the Laconia 100th anniversary bike rally. And I just want to make sure that I'm saying that correctly because it's come to my attention that I've actually been saying it wrong. I think I've been calling it Laconia, but it's Laconia. So anyway, hopefully I haven't really made too much of a fool of myself. I honestly didn't know, but now that I do, I'm going to correct myself. So, like I said, in a couple weeks, I'm going to be heading back up. I'm going to be traveling again with Anthony E. Roberson and Jonathan Woofer. And together we're going to go back to the rally and hopefully have a lot of fun. And one of the things that I got to help with that is a new Sena motorcycle headset intercom system. So last time I went up, Jonathan and Anthony had their own sort of Senas. They had their own sort of connection, and they were out talking with each other. And I was kind of like, usually riding in between them. And I didn't know what they were saying. I didn't really get the chance to participate in all the banter and all the fun and stuff like that. And also, I think it's just a really good idea because, if we're going to be doing a lot of traveling, there's a chance we can get separated or there could be something going on and we want to let each other know. So this is exactly what I want to get. So this is the Sena SMH10. Comes with a lot of really interesting features. It says here it's Bluetooth up to at least 900 meters or 980 yards away. We could have four-way. Four different riders can be connected for an intercom. And that might be the case. It's going to be, at one point, I believe, me, Anthony, Jonathan, and Jonathan's wife. So we'll see. It's got music sharing. Not that I'm really going to be using it because I really don't listen to music while I'm riding. Let's see. Speed dialing. Stereo auxiliary input for a 3.5 audio cable. Advanced noise control. So that's one thing that I actually heard was really good here, meaning that when I have my mic, whether it's going to be a cable mic or the boom mic, the noise filtering, meaning that blocking out the wind noise, hopefully it's going to be really good. I'm going to try and test it out and see how that's going to be. Up to 12 hours of talk time. I don't think I'm going to be riding quite that long, but it's good to know. And one thing that I was having a little trouble finding out, but I'm happy to see that it's here actually written on the box, is that it is water resistant for inclement weather. Not waterproof, but then again, I'm not going to be jumping in the water with it, everything else like that. But if it rains, I don't think it's going to get ruined. So that's actually really good. And 2-year unlimited warranty. So good. I shouldn't say unlimited, really probably just limited, but anyway, 2 years works for me. Okay, so got this. I have not opened it up. Let's take a look at what we got inside here. All right. All right, so other than that part, there's nothing really remarkable about the box. I don't think it's going to be very useful to travel with this, but if I'm not mistaken, let's see, it should open up this way. Here we go. Okay, so let's put all this stuff away. We have here everything that comes along with it. So we have the main unit here. We have the connector here that we're going to use to mount to the helmet. And this comes with its speakers that will be mounted inside. We have the boom pole and its connector here. And here, of course, is the main unit itself. And so what you need to do is mount this to the side of your helmet. And then once that's attached, you can then snap that in and then take it out, go back and recharge it, put it back in there. And then it should have in addition to the cables here for connecting to underneath your helmet for your speakers, I believe these are the connectors for, I'm not saying the boom pole, but the other microphones, if I'm not mistaken. I have to go and take a look at the instructions. All right, so one thing that I do not see, there it is. All right, don't scare me like that. I didn't see the quick start guide, the manual. All right, so that's very important. Let's put that aside for now. And let's take a look at some of the other accessories that are coming along. All right, everything together. So, putting everything all in one big Ziploc bag. Okay, so these I believe are Velcro mounts for my speakers that will help me mount it under the helmet. And if you don't want to mount it, as you can see here, we have these sort of screw mounts here that I can use to brace it on the inside of my helmet, and then I mount this on the outside. You know, not that it's permanent, but it's more mechanical, or if you like, you can use this with the glue tabs and attach it that way. I don't think I want to do it this way. I really kind of want to do something where I can take it out, because I don't think I want to have this on all the time. I really just have one helmet, and I want to have it if I'm not really using it, if I'm riding by myself and I'm not really talking with anyone. There's no need for it. If I'm going on a long trip by myself and, you know, if my wife or someone wants to contact me, then yes, I'll have it on there. But I don't want to permanently mount it on there. But it's good to know that, you know, we have something like that. We have Allen screw, which we're going to use for loosening and tightening the bolts there. These might be some additional adhesive tabs, if I'm not mistaken. And more of those. That's good to see. Okay, so here we have our cables. This might be for powering it, if I'm not wrong. I believe here we are, a little protective covering here on the outside, and we can plug this into it, and then it's a USB connector, so I can plug it into a USB adapter into the side of my laptop, whatever I need. We have some additional mic screens, which I guess you could probably put on. Yeah, probably on your boom pole, which would make sense. And this additional cables for my mic, I want to say. I have to go and take a look at that. And a secondary mic, again, if you don't want to use your boom pole, you have a different one here, and I believe it does have like a little Velcro connector here, so that if you mount the other Velcro pads here to the inside of your helmet, you can kind of connect it to that. So it all depends on how you want to use it. This looks like it's some sort of it looks like it's a tab for holding in a cable, probably for, again, for the inside of your mic. I can't imagine it's for the boom pole. I imagine it's probably for that cable. But again, I will take a look at the quick start guide and see what it has to say. All right, so this is actually pretty good. I think my only regret was not getting, I guess, would be the dual set, which would come with 2 of these, so that I could have it, and if I'm going 2 up, so for example, if my wife is riding with me, we could talk to each other. And not that we really can't, but sometimes if we're riding and, you know, my back is to her and the wind's blowing, and if I say something, she can't hear what I'm saying. If she's saying something, I can kind of hear her, but she has a much harder time hearing me. And sometimes that's a little frustrating. Okay, so well, this is odd because there's nothing in here. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's very strange. Unless something fell out when I was opening it and it all kind of came together. Anyway, yeah. So what I need to do next is put it all together. I gotta mount this onto my helmet. And in addition to that, because I want to obviously motovlog, it doesn't make sense if somebody is calling me and talking to me, but I can't allow the audience to hear that. So to help me out with that, I got one additional thing here. Figure out the best way to open this up. Very simple. So much trash and clutter. Okay, so this is a Y connector or 2 mic splitter. And the idea is to have the microphone coming from my helmet cam. One is going to go under my helmet towards my mouth, and of course I'll have another mic in there that's going to be for the Sena. And then a second mic cable is going to go next to one of the Sena speakers under my helmet so that it can pick up what is coming through the speaker, record it on my helmet cam, and then also record what I'm saying so that we, meaning you, the audience, can hear everything that's going on, what I'm saying and what anyone else is talking to. That's the goal. That's one thing I'm going to have to try and engineer, put things together, and hopefully something as simple as this is going to do it. Knock on wood, and hopefully things are going to work out. So my next step, putting it all together. And I'm going to try and do this obviously before I leave for Laconia, and hopefully have another video to follow up with this one. All right, but that's it for now. Thanks for watching.